Hello everyone, welcome along to another episode of the TurfCast Watch Along. Hope everyone's well. Joining us this week, the boys are back. The main boys are back, should I say. I'm back, obviously. How are you doing, Simon? You alright?
Yeah, good, thanks. Just unmuting myself. Sorry, I wrote form when we went on, so I wasn't sure if I'd be finished. Yeah, good, thank you. Just watching on a different stream than probably you've all set up on, but he's doing a quiz with Ashley Barnes, fact or fiction.
What's that, some American thing?
It's true Premier Football. I don't know what country it's broadcasting, but yeah, they're asking questions like, is there more stars in the sky than grains of sand on the earth? Fact or fiction?
What a sharp quiz. We've also got Johnny. How you doing, Johnny?
Good, mate, you?
Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. Thank you for doing the Fulham game, mate. I really appreciate your hosting.
You're welcome, anytime. I don't think it went too bad.
No, we didn't lose any likes and any followers, so that's all I can ask for, really. And after his trial run last week, and after he didn't fall out with Johnny on the stream, we've welcomed Kieran back. How are you doing, Kieran?
Afternoon, all right, gents. Yeah, you?
Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad. Predictions then. Johnny, I'll start with you. Johnny, what you thinking? What score are we thinking today?
1-0. 1-0 Burnley.
Yeah, gotta take that. Kieran?
Yeah, same as John. I've done 1-0, so I'm going 1-0.
Simon?
Sorry, I was muting it. Kids just got home, so I didn't want it getting told off. I'm thinking. I'm feeling confident. I've seen their defence at the minute. It's a shambles, so I'm saying 2-3. 2-0.
I've gone 2-0 on Super 6. That's what I've gone for. 2-0. Everyone's in the chat as well. We've got quite a few people watching. Get a comments in. Let me know that you're here. Fletcher Schofield says, up the Clarets, big game today. Daniel James Omerel says, no, but a win. Fletcher Schofield also then predicts 1-0 to Burnley. Mark Howard's here. Evening, Mark. He says 3-0 to Burnley. That's very confident. I've not seen a score 3 goals since the Palace game. Been a long while before then, though, weren't it? Russell Mercer's in the chat. Afternoon, Russell. Emma Bannister. Oh, my screens. There you go. Martin McCavett. Oh, that's pronounced it right. He says, all right, guys. Can't wait to see what we get up to in today's game up the Clarets. Joey Shilling's in the chat. Afternoon, mate. Daniel James Ormerod, he says 2-0. Joe Shilling says 3-0. Martin McCavett says 2-0. Paul Yates says, hard game today. I will be happy with 1-0. Holden Olsgrove says 2-0. Kyle High says 2-0. Literally everyone's predicting a Burnley win. Emma Bannister just got the wrong one, 3-0. Thomas Grant says 2-0 to the Clarets. Lee Dane, he's gone for 5-0. Oh, for that, obviously. Vidra Bray says Daniel Morehouse 2-0. Well, that'll be interesting. He's got his chance again, definitely. Ian Miller, 1-0, watching from rugby again. Anthony Ruth, he's the first person that's actually predicted that West Brom were going to score anything. He's gone 3-2 to Burnley, though. Phil Jones, not that one, a different one. He says 2-2, so that's the first one that I've seen who isn't predicting a Burnley win. You know what? Obviously, I wouldn't take a draw now. That's not what I'm going to say, but a draw again wouldn't be the worst result in the world. Ian Miller asks, what's the news with Barnes? Well, according to the official club account, he has a thigh strain. So, yeah. He's out injured. Unfortunately, boys, I still don't have my scar dish. Johnny will be happy to know. I've got it booked in, Johnny. He's booked in for Tuesday. He's booked in, mate. So we're all going to have to do some housekeeping and do some pausing as usual. Kieran's going to be livid because the best thing about having Kieran on the stream is he can't ruin it in the comments and say, they fucking scored. So at least that can't happen today.
John, I'm just going to try and sort. So just 1 sec. I'm just going to try and sort something.
No worries, mate. I can take you out if you want.
No, it's all right.
It's my fault. I've told him to. I think his microphone's on the webcam, so I've texted him saying change the mic on your settings. Showed him how to do it with a text. So because it sounds like he's at the other side of the room, doesn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. Anyway, we've got some bets on. We've all been sending each other bets. So let us know if you've got any bets on in the comments.
I had to redo mine, didn't I? Because I put Barnes to score.
Oh, yeah, you did. Well, I didn't. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, you did.
I've had to cash it back out and then I've changed it to Vidra.
Ah, fair enough, yeah. Simon, you sent me a few. What have you got on?
I haven't got a Burnley one on. I was in the middle of doing it, and my dad rang me, and he went on phone for about 10 minutes, so I've not had a chance to finalise it. So I haven't done a Burnley one. I've just done a coupon.
Yeah, I've just done a couple of coupons. My first one is Sunderland both to score and win, Tranmere both to score and win, and Morecambe both to score and win. Then after that, it's Burnley to win, Swansea to win, Norwich to win, Forest Blackburn draw, QPR Bournemouth draw. No, it's not. I'm going to say I put QPR on that one. I thought I fucked it up then. And then Reading to beat Middlesbrough as well. So that's what I've gone for. Anyone in the comments, let me know if you've got a bet on. Right, the game started. We'll probably have to wait for JT until we do the housekeeping, though. I'll tell you what, I'll bring him back in case you can hear it. I can't no one can see him. But Lee Dane says he's got Burnley to win, Torquay to get booked, and over 9.5 corners. 9.5 corners. Hopefully they're all ours. Oh, Simon, I've got the AirPod on one ear today.
Yeah, I've done that.
I've only upped it up to Alexa, haven't I? First time I've done it. It's at Fire Stick, should I say? So I've got the commentary in my ear today, like you.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's so much better because you get a bit more of a vibe for what's going on, and it gets you buzzing when you hear it.
I feel more like I'm watching it.
Go on,
Burnley. I see Matt Dean's back today.
Well, he gives a penalty at Anfield, didn't he? So I'll take that.
What I don't understand though is he said he didn't want to referee last weekend, but then refereed an FA Cup game.
Yeah, I think he just took a week off, didn't he? A week off Premier League games. I think that's all he's done.
To be fair, a fair play to him. It's no one needs that shit just for doing your job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. My point is, if you surely wanted a break from football for a week, not just from a Premier League game.
My point is, stop being dickheads and giving him shit on Twitter.
Yeah.
They don't need any days off.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Johnny, you've got a bet on as well, haven't you? We've all been talking about our bets.
You're in my bet builder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Torquay anytime, and then Westwood and Yokesley, whatever he's called, to be carded.
Fair enough. Mark Howell's got a bet on.
It's a winner.
Mark Howell's got 100 to 1. Mark Howell's got a bet on. He said it's 3-0 and Brownhill to score anytime. Right, chaps, we need to do some housekeeping to make sure we're all on the same minute, as usual. You know how it works. Who's the furthest forward here? I presume it'll be Johnny and Kieran.
I'm on 2:12.
I'm 2:30.
Yeah.
2:30, Johnny.
He's even further than me.
No, that's his dentist appointment.
Right. Johnny, do you want to pause it on 3 minutes and we'll all meet you there?
I'm all right, thanks.
Fair enough. Never mind. Well, it's been good having Johnny on. Let me know when you've paused it, and I'll give you a countdown. I'm probably furthest behind.
Johnny, you've gone to number 4 in the cube.
It's just the way it brings them in. I can change it if it hurts anybody. There we go.
Put him back at 4. It'll funnier.
Right,
I'm on 2 minutes 16.
Right, I'm on.
Seriously, if you're a minute behind, then I'm not watching it.
I'm going to have to pause it like Johnny, though, on 3 minutes because Simon's even further behind. I'm on 3 minutes now and I've paused it.
Yeah, 1 minute. If
Even you look confused.
I'm on 3:14.
3:14. Can you rewind it?
No.
Right, we'll have to all go to 3:14. Simon will meet us at 3:14.
All right, pal. I'm gonna try see if I can get a closer version.
Yeah, because it's on main event today, isn't it? Not football.
Yeah, that's what I was on.
Right, I'm on 3:14. They're about to take a free kick.
Oh my god, I'm on 3:30.
Oh, for God's sake, Simon.
You got no fans.
JT, what you on now?
I paused it on 3:15.
I can just hear Simon's mouse frantically clicking.
West Brom could be one up, yeah.
Right, I think us three should play it again until we can find out where.
Yeah, I'm on 3:40 now.
Oh,
3:40.
Yeah.
Right, I've got to say it. Right. Well, what we'll have to do here is come out of it. In fact, you two, if you watch it on Real Scar and just go to live.
I'm same as Simon.
Right, I can't do that. I can't forward it and all that shit.
Right, don't worry about it.
4 minutes now.
I'm going to come out.
We're going to 4 minutes.
I'm going to have to come out and come back in.
Just go on. I've got a Sky Sports
we didn't have this midweek, did we, Kieran?
No, we didn't. None of this midweek. Me and you were in sync, JT. Wait, lad. No swearing. No swearing as well.
Swear.
No way you didn't swear. No way you didn't swear.
No, there was, but it were highlighted in the comments. JT will back me up on that. They all said it was nice to have no swear, hardly any swearing on.
Do you know what? My mum said this. She says that you're going to think your audience.
I don't feel like I swear a lot. You set of bastards. I've come out and gone back in, and I'm 5 minutes in now.
What?
Everybody start again. We're just going to have to start again.
Hang on, let me just see what else I can get. Right, 5 minutes 12.
Yeah, I'm on same with Simon now.
Where are you now?
5 minutes.
I'm in Burnley, in my house, in my conservatory.
I paused it at 4 minutes.
Oh, right, no, we're 1-0 up now.
Shut up.
Right, we're going to unpause it, the people who can watch it live, and then get to live, and then me and Simon will meet you there.
5 minute 40 now.
Yeah, you're like a second in front of me. I'm not going to mess with you.
No, I'll jump a second then. I'll jump in just for rounding it up.
So where are you, Johnny? Are you live?
I'll pause it on 6:20.
Yeah, all right. Kieran, you do the same. We'll meet you at 6:20.
You're going to wait in 2 more minutes.
No, I'll be there in 20 seconds.
That won't. I'm on 4:45.
You can get
stop it and start again.
I'm going to unpause it in a minute.
Yeah, what are you watching it on, Kieran? Sky?
10 seconds, Johnny.
Yeah, but illegal. Not legal.
Yeah, just fast forward it.
4, 3, 2,
2, 1. Now.
Right. Kieran, can you not come out and come back in and see where you are?
What? Yes!
Shut up, you dick. You're joking.
Oh, no, he's not. Oh.
Yeah, right. I'm there now. I'm 6:48, 6:49.
Right, pause it 10 seconds.
What are you on?
How have the numbers not gone down from this? There's been 3 minutes of nothing.
Now. 50,
right.
51, 52.
Yeah.
50, right, nobody touch anything.
It took us 3 minutes to do that.
Fucking 6 minutes. Well, it's just gone 7th minute and the watch along can finally start now. Shambles of a club. Well, I'm sorry, I've not been paying attention to the comments because I'm always sorting that out. You've had a wee?
Yeah, I think it was a USB. What's that?
Who's that? No. Who's that one there? Take that in the corner. Uncle Simon, isn't it?
Are we all drinking?
What's that?
No.
I'm going to get one in a minute. I'm going to get one in a second.
You're not on your whiskey?
Johnny needs a whiskey.
JT's on coffee again, but it looks of it.
No, I'm just a tea at the minute.
He had a real posh coffee.
That's why I've not had a
He had a real posh coffee on Wednesday night.
Mrs. has gone to the shop and I don't know how to use the machine, so.
For God's sake.
She were fetching him coffees on Wednesday night.
What's that?
There we go, Burnley clear. I've just got a comment at the bottom of the screen that I'll read out. Matt Lawcock said, "There's not wrong with swearing. You don't go on the turf and not swear." There you go. I try and not do it when easier, but when we're watching football, that sometimes doesn't work. Go on then, go and watch Blippi over there. Good boy. He's watching Blippi on Alexa.
No Jared this week.
No, he weren't available.
He's working.
That's why you're here, mate.
Way.
Uncle Gary working?
Yeah.
Anybody watch Chelsea game?
I watched first 10 minutes, but it was
first half and I got bored to 10.
Yeah, same, man. Then I watched commentary Brentford, and that were even worse. So at least did it finish 1-1?
Seen Danny Ings' challenge for penalty.
Did it finish 1-1?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all right.
Danny Ings give away a shocking penalty, absolute shocking challenge.
I've not seen it. I've seen their goal on Twitter. I haven't seen Chelsea's.
What a ball!
Yeah, Lee Day makes a good point about the swearing. He says, unless you're sat in the Bob Lord. Yeah, I don't think they swear in there, do they?
Great ball in from Lawton again.
He's on fire. I'm going to get a beer. Talk amongst yourselves.
What a ball. Should have got more on that. If that were Chris Wood, Christ, there'd have been effigies outside Bob Lord stand.
If that had been Robbie Brady.
Oh, can't know. He's only got little legs, though. I get it with Brady.
I like your comment on the podcast. Sandpit.
Oh, it's a boggy bit of turf, that. Got to defend him.
Phil knows what Blippy is. Go on, Phil. Just seeing that. Aston Villa fans actually want Burnley to win today. AVFC 85 says, come on, Burnley, hammer another nail in the bag. He's coughing today. AVFC 85, would you take Ben Mee scoring that goal?
Oh, what a question.
Would you take Ben Mee scoring the winning goal? If you say yes, you're not a real Villa fan. If you say no, you're not a real Villa fan.
They'll probably say, no, take a 0-0 instead.
Yeah. I'm on Freedom Lager, but it's not a lager. It's a pale ale from the Flavorly box, which we are not sponsored by before anyone says anything.
Should sponsor us. At least a crate.
Yeah, just give us a crate and I'll mention you every single week.
I only have to mention a box of clippers and I get a delivery. Come on, Flavorly, pull your hand out of your pockets. Look at this that I got today.
Come on, Burnley from a Wolves fan, says Mick Corbett.
I don't know what's in it yet, and I opened it.
The only delivery I've had today is some cleaning stuff that I bought off Amazon.
Is your house a mess still?
A little bit. It's that. I've not used it. It's for PS4 really because it's full of dust and it's gone slow as fuck recently. But I don't know if that's a software thing because they just brought the PS5 out. Me and you were saying that, weren't we?
Yeah, it's like our phones they do that, don't they?
Yeah,
it's well easy to clean your PS4 out though. It's actually quite fun. Yeah,
but I can't get the second clip. You know the two clips that you grab on it? The second one seems to be stuck.
I know, you just got to brave it. Well, it's the same. You think you're going to snap it, but you just got to go for it.
I don't feel that brave in it. It feels like it's going to snap.
You feel like Brady on the goal line. Just not quite.
That Lawcock. This might be one for half time, Simon. He says, open your box on stream. We'll do a live unboxing.
The reason I haven't unboxed it yet is because I've got to create content around it and I can't be arsed. So that's why it's still sellotaped up.
This would be the content, but it's not really on brand, is it? for what you want to do.
Not unless you want a pair of straighteners, guys.
On a football show, I don't think the company will be right happy.
I've shared it on my Townley page, though, this stream. So technically, I am ticking the box.
Vidra with the ball. He's got no one up with him, though, to be fair.
He did well there.
He did do well. Who farted then?
Did Vidra play for West Brom in Championship?
Yeah.
Or Premier League?
Him and Chris Wood.
Yeah. Just had a flashback then.
I'm sure he had someone fart then.
That's sad.
It might be in my chair.
Maybe.
See if that your nose is to near your ass. Simon, who sent you that PSG gear, by the way, mate?
PSG. I got it off an Instagram. I'll tag you later.
Smart, that.
Yeah, it's well nice, isn't it?
I didn't even know like they produce. I didn't know Jordan produced PSG gear.
They did the third kit last year. Really smart. Look at that, mate. It's all blacked out with silver strip down here. It's got the Jordan logo instead of Nike. Really nice.
I've seen one this year. I think they brought one out. Is it got purple sleeves?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but they've got a load of Jordan gear. If you just search for it on eBay and stuff.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I didn't know Jordan made their gear until I saw that picture. I saw that tracksuit that you put on Instagram.
Yeah, they've done it for a few years now, aren't they?
Yeah, they usually give it to like the third kit though, specific, or the away kit, something like that. They don't put the whole kit in it.
Must be getting some coin for
that. Yeah. Do you know it's the most bought trainer ever?
Paul James says we need to win today. We don't need to be dragged back into a mess.
True that.
We've got a Baggies fan in there. I'm not banning him until they score. Oh, Laura wants to know some hair stuff, so you can chat about hair again. You've got 20 seconds. What do you reckon to those blow dry brushes, the Hot Tools one?
Yeah, I've got a Dyson one, the same concept, but it's all right.
We've got a Dyson one.
It's a gimmicky thing at the minute. It will get better, I imagine, but it's all right. Yeah, I'll enjoy them.
There you go, Laura. Oh, is it raining? I can hear the rain on Saturday.
Yeah, sorry.
Which means it's raining at the turf, which is good. Nothing really happened so far then. We'll have a round up. Simon, what do you think of the game so far?
It's what you're expecting it, but they've not really. It's an Allardyce team, so you've got to remember that they're not going to come here and let us play football, and we're going to struggle to break them down. But I still think we've got more than enough quality to get a couple of goals against this team.
JT?
It's not been too bad, has it? You what?
I thought you was stuck. You hadn't moved for that long.
Well, you're wittering about cleaning PlayStations and fucking it doesn't interest me, that, I'll be honest. So I'll just carry on watching Burnley, and when you mentioned about Burnley, I'll chip in. If I wanted to talk about cleaning, I'd join Kim and Aggie on their fucking podcast.
Well, there's 15 minutes of nothing on football, so go on then. Give us a summary.
And then Laura starts about airbrushes.
Yeah, not my fault.
To be fair, I was aware of that when Laura started asking that question. That's why I said, fucking, only 20 seconds, because I thought we're not even chatting about Burnley for 3 minutes here.
3 minutes of clock watching and 3 minutes of hairdressing. You still had 20 minutes.
AVFC85 started giving it. He says, "Let you play football. You mean hoof it up to your lumps up front? Well, it worked against you boys, didn't it? 3-2. That's it. That's him going fucking mental now in comments. And the first ban of the day is on its way.
Wait for a comment back, yeah.
I'm joking. Matthew Watts in the chat on Facebook. He says, "Afternoon, lads. Afternoon, mate. Hope you're all well." And to be fair, the two lumps aren't even playing. We haven't got the lumps up front today. I wish we did.
I wish we did with that delivery earlier from Louts.
Yeah, I heard you because when I went into garage, I could hear you going, "That with Chris Wood, fucking hell."
Great ball again, that it will.
AVFC85 says, "You shithouses," and that's exactly what we do, mate. When we can shithouse, we shithouse. Hey up. Oh.
Go on.
Jack.
Corner ball.
Oh, corner ball.
Kieran.
Yo.
Did you see that the man of the match poll on Twitter, what Joe put out?
Yeah.
Did you see he won it, Tarky?
What?
Tarky won it, didn't he?
Yeah, we give it Cork, didn't we?
Well, you did, but not one person commented in that game for Tarky.
Yeah, no, that's what I said to Joe earlier. That's what I said to Joe earlier this morning. Not one person voted for Tarky, which is strange.
Me and Joe have this conversation. Corner ball. Oh, well,
they only mentioned two names: Cork and Rodriguez.
Yeah.
No, but not one other player were mentioned. Oh, so one dickhead mentioned Pope, and I thought, what game's he been watching?
One dickhead.
Me and Joe say this. On Twitter, there's a different sort of agenda with the following. They've literally picked the same people every week. Like Matt Lawton, when we said it, he had that wonder game where he was just on fire, and we said if Matt Lawton don't get it, it would be, and he nearly didn't get it. Who was second to him? We're really close.
By about 3%. Vidra didn't do anything. Well, he played well, but you know, he played well. Goals and stuff, and he didn't score. Whereas Lawton did his job to no end. He was fantastic that game, but he ended up getting it 2 weeks in a row. But what I was going to say is, it don't matter. Like with people like Tarky and even Pope, even if they don't really do anything in a game, you can still put them in a man of the match poll, and people won't complain. Whereas even if Lawton has has a worldie, and you put him in a poll, people start complaining, going, "Oh, I'd have gone Taylor."
Ooh.
Go on,
Taylor, lad.
Ooh, someone's 3 seconds ahead.
He's out of control. Out of control there.
I hope he's not going to fucking go to VAR with that. Oh, he's jumped. His feet left. His foot's left ground there.
Hang on, I'll wait me 3 seconds so I can know it.
No, that's right, is that?
His foot's flat, I think. No, I don't know.
It's what I like about Mardine. He lets it go, doesn't he? He lets things go.
Apart from abuse on Twitter.
Yeah.
Takes that to heart.
What's going on? Sorry, I had to mute myself there. First start possession, smashing them. Had all at ball.
I tell you something. What I agree with Simon on that podcast, and it's not very often I agree with Simon, but about West Brom's goalkeeper, I think he's pushing for that third place in England squad.
Yeah, there's a West Brom fan in the chat actually watching.
He's a great keeper. He's a good keeper. He's
too busy arguing with the Villa fan in the minute, but Alex Kirkham, the West Brom fan, let me know what you think of your goalkeeper. I think at the minute there's Pope. Forget Pickford and Sharp. There's Pope. There's Darlaw. There's Henderson, and there's a West Brom lad.
that's why I will laugh at our podcast. Darlaw.
He's class. Darlaw.
Darlaw, really.
Well. He's done really well. I'll tell you now, he will 100% be in that England team before this West Brom keeper, and I'll bet you.
That's as bad as JT. That's as bad as JT.
I will bet you 50 quid right now that he's in the England squad.
You bet me 50 quid. You bet me 50 quid what?
Right now that Carl Darlow is called up to the England squad before the West Brom keeper.
Right, I'll have that bet. I'll take that bet.
There you go. It's live. We've done it.
Not a chance.
You owe me a shirt, by the way, as well.
I haven't forgot. I know. Not a chance he's going to get called up into that England squad. He's terrible.
I think he will. You've got to remember there's a big club bias as well, which I'm hanging on a bit there.
Yeah.
Alex Kirk says, I reckon Nick Pope should be number one for England. So it's not just Burnley fans.
Everyone agrees apart from one man, and that's the main man, Southgate.
Even Everton fans.
Oh, well done.
Listens to the podcast. Even he says it should be Pope.
Another high press from the Clarets. There's something new that in it this season.
Yeah.
Anyone see that Leeds goal last night?
Yeah.
That was funny. Couldn't happen to a better team.
I was working. It was quite funny to see all the Leeds fans' reaction in the chat at work.
Couldn't happen to
all Leeds fans at your work, aren't they, Joe?
Sorry?
Aren't they all Leeds fans at your work?
About 5 or 6. There's a Wolves fan as well, though, and he was just quiet. It was funny. Oh, shit. Come on.
Has Big Sam ever lost to Burnley?
I'm sure he has at some point. He's been in management years, hasn't he? I'm sure he will. Can't think of one off the top of my head. Someone tweet Dave Roberts.
I don't think. I'm sure I heard something earlier where he hadn't been beat against Burnley. Unless I heard it wrong. Someone will know.
Well, they haven't been relegated with the team either, but that's about to change. Go on.
Today could be the start of it, Simon. You could be jinxing it here. They get a win today. It'll feed their confidence. When a Fulham playing Sheffield United, it's tonight at 8 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some games today. We got this Liverpool and then that.
Merseyside derby first, yeah.
I mean, I need to move my telly or sort the telly up in another room so I can watch.
Sam Allardyce has only lost one game to Burnley.
Get out. Get out.
Oh, good save.
They've lost the ball in such a shit position there.
Joe, going back to your question,
to let it run across.
Sam Allardyce has only ever had one defeat to Burnley.
There you go, JT. Do you know which game it were?
Name the team.
What, that you were managing?
Name the team you were managing.
West
Ham. I
Ham.
don't think they got beat, so I don't know.
No.
Newcastle.
No.
Bolton.
Everton.
Ah. That would have been my last ever. I don't even think I'd have come up with Everton.
I'd have been there for a while going through Sam Allardyce's teams.
Yeah, I forgot about him being at Everton, so I wouldn't have even come up with that one.
Yeah, I've forgot as well off the top of my head. West Brom corner here anyway. Let's we're not chatting much about the football today, but
sorry.
It's what it is. People like it when we don't. They do it, don't you?
No, they only don't.
Go on.
He's definitely Googled that. The Villa fan has got that right. He's definitely Googled that. Russell Mercer says Brighton versus Palace on Monday as well. That's a good one. It's a fake rivalry, that as well, isn't it?
Just going back to that game, can you remember who got sent off at last minute for Everton? It were a 2-1 win at home at Turf in 2018.
Someone got sent off in the last minute?
Yeah.
Right,
They've been having a running battle all game, and the elbow.
I can't remember his name, but he's got
he elbowed Barnes at last minute.
Didn't he have braids?
Yeah, used to be Swansea captain.
I can't remember his name. I know exactly who it is, but I can't remember his name.
Ashley Williams.
I didn't want to use adjectives to describe him because I didn't want to get done. But yeah, that guy at centre half with braids in his hair.
Didn't want to get done.
I remember it because he was literally getting bullied all game and he lost his shit, didn't he?
Bit like that Reading player in playoffs who we ended up signing, BK, and he lost his shit.
It was only Allardyce's second game in charge of Everton, that.
They hated him at Everton, did Everton fans?
Well, he just replaced David Unsworth, hasn't he? Koeman got sacked. They put David Unsworth in temporary charge and then they appointed Allardyce.
Turns out that ABFC85 on YouTube is an absolute Google king. Right, Burnley attacking here. Jay Rodriguez with the ball, loses it.
Oh, poor. Talking of Koeman and football, how he still got a job after that performance at PSG at home?
Honestly, Barca are in absolute freefall, man. It's a shame to see such a big club like that.
Have you read today's reports regarding Messi's demands for a new deal?
No.
Oh, they've got all sorts on it. So he wants Xavi back as manager from wherever he's managing. He wants Xavi installing as manager. He wants to personally pick the new president from when it's voted, and he wants a 5-year deal on 50 more grand than what he's on now.
I don't believe that. I mean, I know what you're saying. I don't think that can be true.
And he wants a 5-year deal. That'll make him 38. How quick is he going to be at 38-year-old?
I think the best thing for Messi now would be to leave Barca. He needs a new challenge. He needs to do what Ronaldo's done and go to a different country. Oh! All good, JT?
Yeah, good, mate, you?
Oh, he's on the Moretta. He's on the good stuff.
Yeah, that's where he's been.
He's on the good stuff. He's on the Moretta.
Don't know what Brownhill were doing there, boys.
Carried away, didn't he?
If that were Brady, fucking hell.
I'm going to say you can't slag Brownhill off.
Would be. He'd be going mental.
Poor, he had all time in the world to deal with that. And he got booked, didn't he?
Did he?
I don't know, actually.
He didn't get
he got his spray out. I thought he was getting a card out.
In a minute.
Give him a white card.
Where does Messi go though? I don't know, mate. Honestly, but he's not doing. He's been off the pace for the last year and a half, and I think it's the fact that Barca are just in absolute free fall that's not helping him. I think he needs to leave.
I've had to cover comments.
Robert's promotion push is going well again this afternoon.
Well, they're losing again.
Yeah, 1-0 at Forest.
I've got that as a draw. I were going to put Forest. Forest are shit as well now, aren't they?
Oh, go on, Vince. Oh,
go on,
red card. I'm
VAR. Fuck off, Burnley. He's got to.
What happens if that were handball?
I think it is chest.
They'll come back. They'll go back to it. It's a red card, no matter how long's passed. If it's handball,
I think
it's not the same.
Yeah, I think it's his chest.
Commentators saying it's handball.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if it touched his chest first. If it did, then it's not handball.
Oh, go on, Taylor. Oh,
right. Let it go out. Let VAR deal with this, mate. Don't be a dick. Come on, Jack.
Jack. Let it go out. Get him sent off. Bournemouth all over again. Neil, go on, Jay.
VAR still looking at it.
And we're on the same stream now, Sam. Right. Come on, get him sent off. Oh, he's stopping it.
That's got to be. That's got to be. It's deliberate. He's moved his hand towards.
That is a red all day.
Oh.
That's a red card. Get him off. What does the West Brom? That's a red card.
Look at his face.
That's a red card.
He's moved his arm towards it. He's moved his arm towards it. It's got to be.
He's giving it. He's giving it.
But it's all the balls, though, because he's fucking through one-on-one.
He's going to watch it. He's going to watch it. Comments off. I can't see the comments.
If you ask me, it's his running motion that's done it. However, it's a handball.
He knows, but he knows he's doing it though.
Let's be honest, he's off. If he's going to the screen, that means whoever's on VAR has said, "I think it's a red card. Can you go and look at it?" And they've never gone to the screen. They've never gone to the screen and disagreed with somebody. So he's off.
Got
to. 100% he's going.
At the end of the day, It says on the thing, denial of a goal scoring opportunity, which is the red card that you're looking for. Isn't it?
JT, have you got him to get booked?
No, not him, mate.
Is it not him?
Yeah, it's handball. He's through. Look how through he is. He's not even like a little bit. He's actually a mile through.
Vidra, no. Come on, Dean. You can't look at it that long, surely.
Yeah, he's away. He's away, completely away.
He's going.
That's a red all day, Mike.
He's going. He's going. He's gone.
Yeah. He's done, there we go. He's done the side. Come here.
How do you know? Right, this is annoying. That. I've only just seen the red then.
Get in there.
Kieran, pause yours for like 2 seconds. I'm on 54, 5, 6.
Right. So I know I was asking people to comment, but then I turned the comments off so I couldn't see them. So put your comments back in. Where's the West Brom fan? What did he think? Villa fan says West Brom. Villa fan says West Brom. Villa fan says
Allardyce is watching it on the screen now.
Do you know what's funny, Joe? You'll like this one. I thought something had happened because we went from 50 to 70 odd viewers in like a second. So it's as if everyone tuned in to see what we thought of it.
I think red card, viewers. Let me know what you all think. I think that's a red card. Simon said red card. Kieran said red. Johnny, did you say red as well?
Yeah, 100%.
All day long. He's done it on Sly, hasn't he? He's had a little cheeky hand to it and he thought, I've got away with it.
It's going to be a lot harder to win this game than win away. Now, they're going to sit back like, fuck. We have to break these down now. We have to be creative enough to break down a team that's just going to get down the ball.
He's bringing a defender on now.
It's going to be hard work, man. They're just going to look at him. They're already just sat back and captain their own half.
Jose, we did direct the tirings. I think Kieran's well ahead.
I'm not well ahead, I don't think. I'm on 31.18.
Yeah, you're 10 seconds ahead.
10 seconds ahead again, please, mate.
Right, let me know when you're on 31.22.
Yeah.
Right, we'll do. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yep.
Done.
Johnny, are you all right
with that? You
do
it with a red card before I said VAR.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying.
Go on, Jay. Jay, offside. Can have a ball there. Simon, you been hospital this morning? Simon, you been hospital this morning, I said.
Yeah, I got my cage off my leg, but it were technically yesterday, but I were in Norfolk State yesterday to talk about it.
Put his opinion across. He says, I'm not convinced it's a red. It happened so fast.
Give over.
Concerning handballs, it's a red all day. I think it's a red. And I'm not one of them that will just say it's a red because it's the opposite team. I do think
who they just took off?
I don't know. Bartley, is he still there? Is Carl Bartley still there?
Yeah, Carl Bartley. He's brought Strike off, or somebody. He brought a defender on.
He looked like Bartley without getting done.
Easy. Go on, Burnley.
Lynn Kindens. People give Mike Dean shit, and Lynn's just done it. She's put Mike Dean has got one right. Mike Dean is all right for us. Mike Dean gives us a penalty at Liverpool. He didn't give United a penalty at Wembley in 2009. He took
my cousin off, Matty Phillips.
Your cousin? Nathan Redmond's right on that one. My face dropped to like, I realise Matt Phillips.
Yeah.
Come on, Burnley. You know what, though? We don't want to burn ourselves out now by firing at them, thinking we've got to get them now. We just got to sort of do what the bigger teams do and suffocate this game, pass it around, tire them out, and get the goal when we can.
The Villa fan says what Simon said and says, wasn't he just swinging his hands as he was running, though?
I think he were. But at the end of the day, I'm not saying it's not a red card. It is. I don't think he did it on purpose. But you're not telling me most defenders, when they jump for an header like that and it hits their hand, are actually going to punch it. But their hand's where it shouldn't be.
I can't see that one getting rescinded, West Brom fan. That's your name, by that one.
It's definitely red. It's just a harsh sort of thing to happen, isn't it? That's all.
Well, if not for VAR, referee or linesman's not seen it. So
yeah, exactly.
And that's why it's here.
This is why VAR in these circumstances is a good idea.
Yeah, because he got them a red card and not us.
No, but for things like that the refs clearly missed.
Yeah.
All them offside and all that lines bollocks is.
It's one of them with the offsides, isn't it? There is the argument that offside is offside, but then there's also the argument that when it's so marginal, it shouldn't be offside. But
yeah,
then
like
offside.
It's something about the badge, isn't it? It's something to do with Premier League badge. It's classed as onside, and then anything below it done it, and it's like, really?
I don't know. I've seen arms be given for offside before. Patrick Bamford pointing once that were given offside. Were offside. It's ridiculous.
He got done again last night with his foot, with back of his heel.
That were offside because it was his foot. The ones that are so marginal, they are offside, but should they be offside? It's one of them, isn't it?
Do you know what used to get shit, but it's probably the clearest we've had it since? When everyone gives shit to daylight between the players. That used to get criticised to the death, but yeah, I think that was the best one we've had in a long time.
Yeah,
at least you knew what you were looking for.
Again, they should bring that back. But then it'll just be the same sort of concept, won't it? It'll just be there's a marginal bit of daylight, so it's off. So I'm like, oh, for God's sake! So you're just moving it 2 yards forward. But that's really what I did agree with. I did say we should bring that back, but then it's just going to be the same case of just moving it a couple of yards forward. Thomas Grant says tank tops next season. Then, if that's the case, the Meccas all get.
I've heard a commentator say that before.
Have you?
Yeah, they'll all be playing like Traore.
How smart's that new ball?
I like it. It's smart.
It's like the old Total 90 one, isn't it?
Yeah, you know that'd look smart in yellow. I know they just got rid of the yellow ball. It's weird that they've brought a new ball out now, though, isn't it? Like they normally do it at the start of the season.
So is this a new Premier League ball?
Mm-hmm.
Not seen a close up of it.
It's the first weekend it's been played. You know that yellow Total 90s one they had?
Yeah.
It's basically that, but.
Hey, Joe, are you streaming on your phone or have you got your phone?
My phone's up. My phone's here.
I've got check this out. I never do it on there, but
I tell you what, West Brom look better now they've had a man sent off.
Because they have to go for it and not just sit back.
I would have thought they'd have just sat back. Like, this could work in our favour, to be fair, but we are sharp at breaking teams down.
It's a bit like overnight, this bit stop-start, and then obviously Jay had that chance for the night, and he's had that chance again that great chance again today from Lawton's cross again. It's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit stop-starting it in a bit. But we'll see.
If I tell you what though, like on a double negative, if you will, the fact that they've had a man sent off, I'm going to sit back. If they get a goal from something like this, fuck me, we've got a battle.
Yeah, that's exactly what Daniel James Omra just put. If they score, we're fucked because we can't. Obviously, he's referring to the fact that we can't break teams down, which I totally agree with. We conceded against Fulham from a corner, so we need to be careful.
Johnny, shut up. Joe, shut up. He's saying that as about corners about to be swung in.
Because I'm worried.
Tell you something though, that kit's awful.
It's shocking, isn't it?
If we brought one of them fucking kits out, that's one of them.
Honestly, one. They've got two away ones, well, a third, and the other one's even worse.
I buy them all, but I'd probably refuse to buy that because that is absolutely awful. Green and yellow. You couldn't pick, I don't think you could pick two worse colours to put together.
Hopefully, there's no Norwich fans watching.
No, I don't think they'll be watching. They're winning 2-0. They're 1-0 down or 1-0 up.
Leeds fan says, I bet on Burnley today, so if they lose to 10 men, I'm going to be livid. Sorry, mate. I'll be livid at the result as well, so you can take some solace in that at least.
What's your thoughts on this Thierry Henry, by the way?
Sharp appointment.
Yeah, he didn't have a very good New York.
I just don't understand why you wouldn't go for an experienced manager. Why get somebody in who's experienced and the one? Oh no, he's had two chances, hasn't he? Or is it one? I don't know. But the
two is at Marseille in New York, isn't it? Or wherever it were. Someone in France and Marseille.
Yeah, I thought the one in France and one in America.
He got sacked from Monaco. Didn't he, after about 2 months? He won like one game in about 19 or something, or 18. His record at this Montreal Impact's not exactly brilliant. He's won about 2 games in 22 or something.
What is he? Is that where yeah, he got. Did he get sacked from there? Or is he there now?
No, they changed name. They changed name last season. They used to be called something else, and now they're called something else, Montreal or something. But he got sacked from Monaco. He were at Belgium, weren't he? Do you remember it? Euros at World Cup. He were Rafa. He were who is it? Martinez.
Number 2. Yeah, number 2.
He were Martinez's number 2.
Okay.
Austin.
Austin's not there.
Yeah.
He's got a cold, haven't you?
Yeah.
You see all the snot on his face. He's wiping it like that. Go and get the wipes, and I'll wipe your face.
Come on.
Right. I see what you're saying, Kieran. It's far too scrappy. This.
Just start. They're just dragging us down to their level. It's fucking. Sorry. It's is he still on? He's gone. It's just start, and Lawton's playing well again. Some good deliveries in box again.
Looks like we've got him back. As we were saying, that's shy.
Go on, Vidra. Vidra. Oh, give over. That's well soft. That's well soft.
Commentator then. Burnley not offering much so far. I mean, he's not wrong, but
neither of them are. Neither
to his hair.
Blue. He's been to Simon's.
Like he's playing snooker and then he's chalked his head instead of Q.
Yeah, neither keepers had a safety net yet, have they? So
no, we haven't been good enough.
You're always going to be like this, though. This game.
Yeah, it were. Like it's going to even worse now. They're down to 7 then. So it's fucking.
It's a good job we beat Palace, isn't it? You know, because this could easily end up 0-0 and then a draw against Fulham.
If it's a draw, if we don't win this today, that's 4. That's seriously 4 points. Big 4 points dropped. We should be making a statement against teams like this, saying that this is why we're not in bottom 3, and this is why you are. And it's.
Sure.
I know we've got injuries and that, but fucking hell. Sorry.
These are bad. These are really bad.
These are These are shocking.
They're shy, but like Kieran, they've dragged us down to their level. And teams like this do sometimes, but you need to take control against teams like this. No offense to the West Brom fan, but anyone underneath you need to try, especially at home. You need to take control against those sort of teams.
JT said it on Wednesday. Everyone was like jizzing themselves up because Fulham had this, great result against Everton, and then everyone's built West Brom up because they had that good result against United, and then they come here and they're fucking playing like this, and it's like this.
It'll come. I think we've got to do it. We've got to let them tire themselves out. Like I said, we're not creative, are we? So we just let them.
I think it's safe to say we'll be last on Match at Day.
Yeah. You still watch Match at Day?
I don't watch it anymore.
No, I record it and then it's recorded in the morning.
Watch rerun on Sunday morning.
Because it's all on demand on YouTube. I just watch it straight away on there. Because it's on YouTube in like 5 minutes.
Depends who's on it as well.
Because all matches on TV now, I've watched probably 90%, if not all of the matches by the time it gets on Match of the Day anyway.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, we normally shit in the first half and good in the second half, so fingers crossed we can do that again this week.
Can't be any worse.
I think it'll come. I've got confidence.
Well, I'm more confident in me 1-0.
Hopefully second half will be better.
I'm confident in me 1-0. Me and JT's 1-0 and not this 2 and 3-0 bullshit.
Are Blackburn still losing, Kieran?
Hang on. Write this time down. 54 minutes and 40 seconds.
What's that for?
Just for when he says not this 2-3-0 bullshit, I want you to echo that and go black and white, and then Burnley score at end of match if it's 2-3-0.
Who said 5-0? Someone commented 5-0, didn't they?
54 minutes and 40 seconds. 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 54 minutes and 40 secon
It's just one in the comments. I just think he was a bit excited.
Yeah, or pissed.
Or what?
Or pissed. Yeah, Rovers are still losing.
That's good and bad. I've got draw with it.
Norwich are winning.
I've got that on my bet.
Got Swansea. It's got Swansea. They're getting beat at Huddersfield.
Oh, fuck off! I've got Swansea as well.
Preston are getting beat at Cardiff. I've got Cardiff.
Good. I haven't put them on. Oh, come on, Burnley. This is shite. I'm getting pissed off now. Not good enough.
Oh, referee.
2 fouls in the space of like a second there.
Is Crew off?
Probably. It might be. I don't know.
No, it's 1-1. One apiece.
It's not coming up on me, bet. It's just showing.
Who are you with? Who are you bet with?
Oh, William Hill, mate. Don't get me
that's why. That's why exactly why.
It'll be suspended. It'll be half time. It'll be suspended because it's half time. They're on the ball at William Hill. That's why.
Not half time.
They're all wanking in cupboards. Not got a clue what to do.
Wanking in cupboards.
Oh, wanking over Celtic. That's all they talk about at Bet365 on their socials. Celtic and Rangers.
A lot better odds though.
Not if you use a bet boost. which is what I use.
Daddy, what's that?
What's the bet boost?
Yeah.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Daddy, what's the best boost?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Daddy, what's that noise?
It's Uncle Simon chatting.
What's the bet boost?
Daddy, what's that? Upstairs.
Go on have a look. Go and have a look upstairs, see if someone's upstairs. Well, I think we're
dreadful.
Go on.
Nah.
I think we're our sort of like mood at the minute is echoing the state of this first half.
There'll still be people who'll be happy to take a point at home to West Brom. Oh, it's a good point. No, it's not. Shit.
Yeah, against 10 minutes, a shit point.
Whether that's 10 minutes or not, I still think it's a shit point.
Swansea 1-1. Cheers, Mick. Swansea 1-1.
Get in.
Go on, then go and have a look upstairs. I'll meet up there in a second. Going straight in Gary's to get a beer.
Literally will be a second because Whistle's about to go.
There you go, that's it. The first half is over. Burnley 0, West Brom 0. Absolute shite. Poor first half. All the fans of the top 6 will be getting the comments ready. Oh, it must be shit watching Burnley. Yeah, I've already had to block one of them. But it's not shit when Man United draw 0-0 with everybody in the country, is it, every single week? That's totally different. But first half, in fairness, has been pretty boring. Neither side has managed to get hold of it. Simon, what are your thoughts on that first half? And also, before I let Simon loose, get your comments in the chat. I'll put the ones on screen that come in about their comments about the first half. But Simon, what are your thoughts on first half?
It's exactly what I expected it to be. And granted that they've got 10 men now, but I don't think that necessarily always is a positive at a 0-0 point of view anyway. But especially against a team like West Brom, I think we can do better. They're not going to be able to sort of... It's not like we're even dragging them around the pitch. So I want to see more movement. I want to see more passing. We're not using...
that's exactly what good teams do against 10 men, isn't it? Good creators.
Exactly, yeah.
They do against 10 men, but obviously...
And I just sort of like seen the aerial view then of the pitch and how West Brom are making the pitch so small and like we should be spreading it out, tiring them out now. But we're getting sucked in. So I want to see more passing, more movement in the wider parts, get them balls in. But yeah, no, it's going to be tough, but I still feel confident. I still feel if we get that one as well, floodgates could open. Yeah,
and I think we score a lot from set pieces and... You know, they can't sit back on a set piece, if that makes sense. But anyway, Johnny, what you thinking on that first half?
It's not exactly been a classic, has it? But when they went down to 10, I thought, here we go. We're going to kick on and just thought try and create a few more chances. And apart from the Rodriguez half chance with an header, which for me should be getting on target, we haven't really done anything. They've had argue with the better chances. They've looked slightly better since going down to 10 men.
Yeah, they have.
I don't know. You look, and if you get to 60, 70th minute and it's kind of the same, I start to panic a little bit because we can't change anything. There's no one to bring off that bench who's going to change that up. So Dyche will no doubt give him a rollicking, give him a kick up the arse at half time, and you should see hopefully a different Burnley come out the second half and at least put him on the back foot and go 100% attack. But I don't know. I say it weren't a classic, were it?
No, Kieran.
Yeah, like I said earlier, like Simon said, we're just static, aren't we? There's no movement. We should be dragging them right pitch and using it with the pitch, but it's pretty similar to other than that, really. A bit scrappy and getting dragged down to their level, but can't play any worse. Dyche just needs to get them in, give them a rollicking, and we crack on and hopefully get them 3 points now. Badly needed.
Yeah. So what do we do differently in second half then? Simon, I'll ask you, just because you were saying you want to drag them round a bit more, but obviously do we have the players to do it? The players that are supposed to be the players that stretch the play are Vidra and Jay, and they're the one that are on the pitch. If this were Wood and Barnes, everyone would be blaming it on Wood and Barnes and how shit they are up front. But Vids and Jay are on the pitch, but yet they're not stretching the play. Is it just all because of, as the West Brom fan said earlier, an Allardyce defensive masterclass? Are they shithousing us in the way that we shithouse teams?
I don't think it's that. I think you look at Westwood's first half performance. I think he'll be the first to say that his passes haven't been making it. Jack Cork and Brownhill have seemed to be trying to do the same sort of role. Brownhill's not been sort of like flying. He should be pushing further wide rather than coming in field. I think we just need to stretch our play more rather than concentrating necessarily on what they're doing. It's the wrong setup at the minute. I think we need to spread out. Yeah,
that's what Thomas Grant has just put in the comments as well. He said forward passes will help. I added the will help bit just to make it sound better. He says not midfield being as far back as our CBs. And Scott has even gone as far as saying we need Peters in this game.
What? Don't agree with that.
Maybe if we have an injury later on to Charlie, obviously. But anyway, that's it then for the first half. What I'll do is I'll go and go away. We'll be back in time for the second half, so don't go anywhere. We've got quite a lot of viewers today, which is also always good to see. Make sure we come back. We'll obviously be back a couple of minutes before the second half. When I finally found the screen to change it. There we go. Hello, everyone. We are back, and so is Uncle Simon. That's all Parker's been asking for at half time. Simon gone? I don't know. I don't know where he's gone. Just make sure we get everything sorted. There we go. I just need to double check. Simon sent me a text in the half, so I've got to make sure it's all okay. Nobody's touched their streams, have they? Nope. No one's touched the streams. No, me neither. And annoyingly, for some reason, my phone likes to connect to my AirPods, so I don't have commentary in my ear anymore. But I purposefully didn't touch it, knowing that I didn't want to read the streams. So
sorry, there's a lesson, Peter. I learned that after a few streams. Sorry, turn your Bluetooth off your phone when you go live, and it stops it jumping when the phone rings.
I've turned it off now, but it's too little, too late.
I'll do
it next time. Get your second half predictions in. Simon, that's your new role. Keep people engaged in the comments. There you go. You can do that. That could be your role. Now you've learned to not comment as TurfCast. Get your second half predictions in. Phil Tikiao, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, says not clinical enough. I'm definitely not pronouncing that right. Lacking quality midfield. Looking forward to a better second half effort and a few shits. You obviously mean shots. Fucking hell. Phil's gone for a shit. He's gone for a poo at half time. Mark Cowell says, must do better, Burnley. It's mummy, she's home. Go and have a look. Ryan Collins says 3-0. Me, as in Ben, me, not him. Vids and Jay. If anyone's going to be correct, it's Matty Bray who says 1-0 win Burnley. It'll be a shitty little scrappy goal, but who we care? Will we fit? Anyway, the second half is back underway. We'll get some of lads' predictions again then for the second half. We'll start with you, Johnny. What do you think for the second half? Do you think Burnley can turn it round and maybe get a winner? Johnny, you're on mute. Hold on. You've muted your. Oh, I've unmuted you. There you go.
You've got to start again now.
Go on. What's your prediction?
Well, we definitely can turn it round. Whether we do is obviously a different story. But I think 1-0 J-Rod. Second half.
Fair enough. Matty Bray, like I said, says 1-0 win. S. Crutch on YouTube says he's predicting 3-0. Simon, what do you reckon?
I've gone 2-0, but I still think we just got to stretch the play. Look, there you go. We've already gone through there. I know it didn't quite come off, but I've noticed straight away that Taylor's further left, so hopefully we can start pushing it a bit more. But 2-0 still.
Kieran?
Yeah, I'm still sticking to 1-0. I think the worry is if, like someone commented earlier, if they get one, then we're fucked because we're not going to score twice.
No, I agree with that. We need more creativity, but we don't have any creativity on the bench. We don't really have it on the pitch. We should have it on the pitch because we've got, Dwight McNeil, we've got Charlie Taylor, Matty Lawton, both bombing forward, and we've got Jay and Vince up top. We should have loads of creativity there, loads of forward runs, but it's just not.
Just looking at bench now as well. That's the worry. It's like who would you even bring on?
There's no one to bring on. Is Mumbongo on the bench? He'd be the only one, but I'm not saying I couldn't do anything. But he's the only one you can.
Wait for the comments now from everyone. Oh, get him on.
The kids on football Twitter don't tend to watch this stream. There's other younger people that do stream, so they'll be watching on their streams.
I seen on Twitter today some kid with Mumbongo on back of her shirt, and I clicked on, is he fucking mad or what? And I realised it's like his family or something.
I saw that. Steve Billington, we'll put that one on screen. That's a nice comment. Says, good morning from Melbourne, fellas. Brownhill and Dwight seem to be working much more narrow. Shouldn't we be playing them wider? We need to stretch them 1-0, but we'll take it. I think the problem is with Brownhill is, and it's a good point you make, Steve, all the way in Melbourne, is that he's obviously naturally a central midfielder. So when he's played out wide, he's going to naturally just come inside without even realising that he's doing it. And that is what a lot of people were saying. They were saying, don't play Barber out wide. He's wasted out there. You need to play someone who's a bit more, either forward thinking or someone with more width. But there isn't anybody.
Joe, just a quick one. I've had a message during half time as well for a guy who used to work with. He's a Rochdale fan. Him and his mates are looking at setting up a podcast, so he wants to know if he's all right to message you on how to set it up.
Can do. It's a piece of piss. I'll tell him now. You just go on something like podbean.com, which is basically when you buy a website, you need something to host it. You can't just set your own website up. Well, you could, but it's pain in the arse. Same with a podcast. You need something to host it. So Podbean is what I use. There's others like Anchor FM. Just go on there and buy some cheap microphones and just talk. Honestly, just talk. And then that's it, really. You don't even really need editing software. You would probably need it. But our phones and all this shit have stuff like that on it themselves these days. So that's pretty much it. It's a piece of piss.
No.
Any Tom, Dick and Harry can have a podcast. That's what I mean. Simon have one.
Here we go. I've noticed now we're doing it straight away. Look how wide we are.
Yeah.
Two up the top left there. We've got Lawton completely right wing there.
You say that, but Brownell's right in the middle there. But Lawton
he keeps doing it.
I think maybe Brownell's going out wide to try and help Lawton get forward. Good ball, Dwight. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
fucking hell.
Yeah, but maybe they said to Brownhill that you go in middle and Lawton you push further on.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe Brownell's coming in the middle to help Lawton make them forward runs. Maybe that's what they want. Maybe that's all they've asked for.
Aki have just scored.
Have they?
Yeah, 1-0.
Anyone else hear that scream?
Go on.
Was it? I can't hear anything now, Thomas, whatever you want to be called. Tom G. I can't hear the game anymore. I can't hear the game anymore. Thank you. Is that for Daddy? Oh, okay. Thank you. Who's that that's down? It's one of their players. Forget it.
Pereira was the one who headed Charlie.
Nah, Taylor's about 5 minutes late.
He didn't even head him though. Literally no contact.
Maybe the momentum that Taylor from going in late has just made him land funny. I don't know. Huddersfield winning against Swansea again. Fuck's sake. Jackie Chan, not that one. Someone in the comments called Jackie Chan. Was it a red card? Yes, for me, I think it was a red card. West Brom fan in the chat earlier. I don't think he's here again. Thinks differently.
Okay.
Who's found a llama?
That's 2 fall-ins.
That's a free kick. Yeah, Tarky's won everything so far.
I was just going to say that's 2 ball-in. We've dealt with both of them.
Tarky's playing well, but it's one of them games where your defence is playing well, but they not have that much to deal with. But when Tarky has been asked to do something, he's dealt with it.
Oh, what a ball! Oh, dear.
Unlucky. I'd deal with her.
Yeah, well,
yeah. It's good that he's trying that anyway, because he wouldn't have tried that in first half.
We need to try and get McNeil into the. He's the only person who can create something out of nothing, and he's done absolutely.
Yeah, I was thinking that. He's been quiet again. Games. He played well into it. Nothing since.
He did fuck all other night. He was great at Palace, and he did fuck all on Wednesday night, and he's doing fuck all today.
Yeah, he were all right at Palace. He were good at Palace, to be fair. But the Liverpool game, he were class. We wanted to play like that every time because you know he can.
What's this? Gallagher, get him booked. I've got him to get booked. Get him booked. Fucking get him booked.
Ryan Collins says, who would you be happy who we signed anyone from this West Brom squad? I'd have that Gallagher. He's quite young. He might be good in a few years. Maybe the keeper. That's probably about it.
We got asked the same question on Wednesday about Fulham squad.
Were it Ryan again by any chance?
I think so, yeah. I don't think me and JT said anybody. Did we?
It looks handball, but
that's handball. Sorry.
JT, somebody asked us about who we'd signed from Fulham squad, didn't they? If we went down.
I said Tom Kearney, didn't I?
Yeah, we both said Tom Kearney, didn't we? In the middle, yeah.
Good shout.
Yeah.
Ryan says it weren't me. Fuck Fulham.
Yeah, me and Ryan were just talking about a stag do in Prague.
That were a pen. Anyone think that were a pen? The first time I saw that, obviously, I thought it were a pen.
Nah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
That's a penalty. I'm turning the
off. Have they even looked at it?
I think they are looking at it.
The commentator said they've looked at it. No, check complete, no pen.
Yeah, how is that not a penalty?
That's a penalty.
I'm sorry, but this is what I was saying about the red card. As harsh as it is, it's a red card because it stopped what it did.
Exactly. It's exactly the
same
same as the red card.
That is fucking shocking. That is awful. That is fucking awful. McNeil again. That is awful.
Shambles.
Fucking
Well,
terrible.
House is unhappy there. Don't usually see him shouting, do you?
Fucking I will be with that ball.
I'm annoyed now. That should be a pen, and then we're playing shit.
Fucking
I don't
terrible.
understand how it's not a pen, that, when the other one's a red card. For me, the principle of that is they're either both a red and a penalty, or neither are either.
It's a stupid throwing.
Who's taking the pen if we get a pen, by the way? It'd have to be Jay, wouldn't it?
What, Vidra?
Yeah.
Vidra need 15 penalties to score one.
Hold on. The fanboys will come for you, Johnny.
I'm not at all.
Vidra's going to bag now.
Yeah, I hope he does.
Because Jared's not here.
Again, that's a fucking bad ball again from McNeil. That's fucking shocking.
What do people think about the penalty? Merson says penalty, says Russell.
Look at McNeil's ball again. That is awful. That is shocking.
Watch the red card. It's a red card. Steve Billington says worst free kick I've ever seen. Then he says, how isn't that a pen? Tom Grant says he's bottling, giving a red. Well, giving 2 reds, sorry. Huddersfield 3-1 up now. All our bets are gone.
Brilliant. Fucking nice one, you Welsh.
Yeah, that's a pen, that, for me. I'm surprised he's not good that. Especially if he hasn't seen it, then fair enough. But the fact that they've looked at it again, and the same 2 people, obviously whoever's on VAR and Mark Dean, have both said that the first one's a red, but that one's not a penalty. Don't make any sense at all. No consistency whatsoever.
At what minute do we bring Kev Long on up front?
That is something that we'll have to do, isn't it?
Anybody else here in half time about Barnes? Any more news on Barnes? Or
Well, he's got a thigh injury, hasn't he?
Is that what it is? A thigh?
Yeah. Well,
There you go.
That's what
the
they
bets on you. On the Willie Miller. All of them are in, but cash out suspended. And there's no reason
switch it.
Go on.
Oh, look here.
Yes!
Go on.
Yeah!
Oh.
Yo.
Burnley attacking. We'll try and chat about some football.
One.
Ball in from West Air. Shocking.
It's pointless putting them balls into the box with Vidra and Rodriguez up top.
Here we go.
Exactly.
Here we go.
Exactly. Look, we're doing it again. Oh!
Who's that?
On the ball!
Matt Lawton playing centre forward again.
Oh, that'd have been absolutely brilliant if he'd got that in.
Check the score. He reckons Huddersfield are 4-1 up. No, Phil's confirmed it. 4-1.
4-1 up, yeah. Fraser Campbell, I didn't even know he was still around.
I didn't know he was still around. Anyway, corner to Burnley. It's coming in. Hey, shit. It's gone straight
Cardiff for 2. Cardiff have scored against Preston again.
Cheers, Jeff.
McNeil there, by the way.
McNeil's been last. Westwood's been poor today. Not enough. Not good enough, man.
I said I've got to be fair when I think it, but I said the other day, do you know what? Brady's looking at getting dragged here for what he's done. The fact that he had a yellow card. If McNeil had a yellow card now, and the way he's playing, he'd be getting dragged.
He'd never drag someone like McNeil.
I'm going to say he's not because it's McNeil, but on his.
That's what I'm saying.
And if we had somebody as back, he deserves to be dragged.
You raggy fuck.
I'm saying it in fairness to Brady that McNeil
I know what you're saying.
McNeil's doing no different to what Brady did the other day.
Oh, fucking hell.
We're living very, very dangerously here. I'm not a fan of it.
I'll tell you what you notice with McNeil now. If something doesn't go his way, his arms are just thrown up in the air and he just kicks off every 2 minutes. He weren't like that last season.
Nah, go on.
You're not
watch him now pull the world out of the bag.
Come on, Vince.
He does.
Oh.
Vidra will lose it.
Right, give it wide. Charlie Taylor with a cross. Corner ball.
Has anyone checked the stats on the game yet? We haven't had a single shot.
Arman loves a stat.
We haven't had a shot on target yet.
Oh, shock horror.
They've had 2 and we've had none.
Yeah, but Vidra runs. Yeah, all right.
I hope James Smith isn't watching. He gave me loads of grief a few games ago for not liking Vidra. If he's watching, he's coming to your house, JT.
No, I do like him. He's just gets his arse licked and he's fucking.
No, when I said not like him, on that particular game. Jay!
Oh. I tell you what, Tarky's getting the goal here. He kicked it out for her.
Jay's headed it out.
Well, it's their ball, isn't it?
Yeah, Jay's headed it. Jay got his head to it, but not enough on it.
Christine Longsdale said Sean just screamed at McNeil to get down the wing. It does need to be running more and doing more. Joe Shilling says Baggies are dangerous on the counter. Jackie Chan, still funny when I say that. You just need to turn up the tempo when you'll score. I'm not sure I agree, mate. We just don't have any creativity. Obviously, Jackie Chan must not be a Burnley fan. Jackie Chan, Burnley fan, that rhymes that. Oh,
that's put him under pressure there.
Taylor's there.
Charlie had that. Right, get it out wide. Get it out wide.
Lawton!
Get it out wide.
Oh, you shouldn't give it Lawton. Why did you give it Lawton?
Fuck off.
Oh, Jay.
Well played. Well played.
Should have given it Lawton. Lawton Renee because of space.
Start again.
Free kick. Got to be. Yes.
Let's give it.
It is Chesterfield Cafu's time.
Great name.
It is. Belter.
Who gave that? Simon or
you?
Simon wanted to call him the Burnley Becks.
The Burnley Becks, not a bad one.
Tell you what, the Burnley Bale wins hands down everything. But he's not been very Bale-like today. He started playing better in the second half. I don't think that's a free kick, actually, looking at that.
But he's not won the ball, has he?
No, I know, but I don't think he's made any contact either.
The commentators are saying exactly what we want them to say. The game's getting a bit stretched now. West Brom getting frustrated. Matt Dean sees that as a free kick. And it is getting stretched. I know we're not doing it yet, but we are going wider with it. We are creating more chances at the edge of the box.
That's what we said at half-time, didn't we? We just need to stretch it a bit more.
Who's on commentating for Sky, by the way?
I don't know. I can't hear it anymore.
Can't tell you, sorry. Trying to listen now. It's like half the volume of us, though, so it's quite. I only tune into it sort of mentally. I have to listen for it.
The Burnley Bale. Is the Burnley Bale taking this or what? Is the Burnley Bale going to take this?
Right,
surely not. Is it? Well, what's the cameraman doing there?
What happened with cameraman doing then?
Get me a
what
gig then.
Don't let him watch along.
Oh, no, what happened?
Shit free kick. Not enough bend on it, that's why. He's gone for curl and the keeper had it covered.
Keith Curl.
Shut this.
Time for Mumbombo. Says Silly Silcock. Silky.
Silcock.
I just saw your comment was silly, so that's why I had the name Silly in my head. Joey Shilling says this game screams of a Jeff Hendrick goal. Jamie left. Rob Green is commentating, says Joey Shilling.
I've been interested to know who gets made the scapegoat.
Come on, West there.
Westy today, he's been shite. McNeil's been shite as well. But they're not, like you say, scapegoaty type players, are they? And Richard Pedley says there's half an hour left, which is surely enough time to find a goal. You'd think so, wouldn't you, mate?
Not the way we're fucking playing.
Yeah, not the way we're playing at the minute.
Better.
Right, go on, give it Lawton.
Oh, he did. He did. Joe remember this, but he did what a chest that I used to do as a kid.
I didn't see it. I was tweeting.
Basically, what I got criticised for chesting it down.
Yeah, like chesting it there because Simon's nipples are there, so he used to chest it like that, and it hit his nipple, and he'd be like, "Well, his arm would be there." So he's like, "It's on my chest." He's like, "Sam, boy, you dig."
Saying the weather in Burnley as there you go, the bingo game that we like to play, but then kind of balls aren't on in a game like this, in the weather like today.
What a shite, honestly. Commentators come here and they have a list that they have to mention. Fucking weather. and other stuff.
Pretty royal.
Well, they've already shown that flagging bloody wind, haven't they?
Yeah, they've shown that already. They always show it as well, an angle where you can see all terraced houses. I know they're behind it before Johnny goes, what are you going to expect them to do? But you can do it from a different angle.
Cameras love it up there, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure Burnley. Go on, right, come on. Oh, shit, header, Brownhill.
Oh, it's not even on then. Come on. Go, kick him.
Well done.
That'll do.
That will do.
I don't mind them getting a bit of up there so we can start.
It must not have been in that earlier when Johnny were talking about Vidra. But anyway, James Smith asked the question, what changes are we making then, chaps? There's none to make. There's none to make. That's the worry. That is the worry. There's none to make. This is proper shite, says Phil. This has been the type of Burnley performance that we get slagged off for by other fans. And you can't really defend it.
Terrible.
Yeah, I'm going to say you can't defend them when they play like this. Right, Josh, get on.
Go on.
Go on. Who's breaking their arse to get it box or look, nobody. Vidra, that's it in West Brom.
That's an half-arsed cross.
Yeah, it was
This
a
is
bit
better now. Wide.
That's
Go on, shoot.
He needs a volley to shoot. Fuck's sake.
Too straight, that.
Shit.
Well done.
Lawton, lad, well done.
Brilliant, Lawton.
His hair's looking nice. His hair's looking nice.
Will Norris is warming up, apparently. My hair don't look that. I'll tell you
Get him
that
up top. Get him up top.
The commentators are looking for content. They mentioned about 2 minutes ago the West Brom players changed his boots at half time. Different colour.
Who gives a fuck? Oh, that's how bad this game is. Talking about boots.
Yeah. Saying he's hoping for some action in front of goal. Now he's changed his boots at half time. Different colour.
Yeah, that's exactly why he's changed them. He's changed them because he's expecting to score a goal in this half. He weren't expecting it first half, were he? Fuck me. Right, I'll go back into comments. I've closed them for a bit. Barnsley won, says Mick.
Oh.
Mick's turned it to Jeff Stelling in comments. Love it.
And I took Kieran's role.
Oh, my days. Wow.
Oh, what's a ball? No, it's not. No, it's not.
Get Pope. Go on, lad.
Oh, he's done him.
Oh, Pope. I hope safe forget we're watching
that. A bit of urgency.
Come on, urgency.
That's fucking terrible.
Fucking hell.
Cork, that's terrible.
Yeah, it was Cork's fault. I'm shouting at Jay, but it was Cork's fault. But he were pretty static with Jay.
I think Jay's saying that. He had his arms out as if to say, like, why is no one telling me we're there?
Come on, Clarets. For fuck's sake, man. In 10 men.
And I forgot about that, you know. Whoever just said that. Absolutely forgot about that.
What, 10 men?
10 men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just reminded me. So commentators are just referring to the problem for Sean Dyche is the lack of options on the bench.
It's taken him 67 minutes to mention that, but he mentioned the weather before the game had even started.
I give it 5 minutes. Give it 5 minutes. I bet he takes Vidra off and brings Bongo on.
If that's the, I hope I look a dick here, but if that's the sub that we're making, then fuck me.
that better, give it 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I bet that's what he does.
This is the worst I've seen us play for a long time. Oh, get up, you girl.
Weren't much better Wednesday night. JT, are we worse than Wednesday night, mate? Or are we just as bad?
I think it's just as bad, to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
Just as bad for me. The problem we've got is, like I said, with the Powers game, when we had them chances, we put them away.
Yeah.
But we're not even creating any chances.
We haven't had a shot on target and we're 70 minutes in nearly.
And it's not. It's what I'm saying though. Like the Fulham game, everyone's going, "No, it's a good point." It's not. That is not a good point at home to Fulham, and this is not a good point at home to West Brom.
I've literally no idea who that pass were to by that West Brom player. It were over it, but there were no one even at wing.
In the past 7 games against West Brom, we haven't won them. We haven't beat them at home either. According to these stats on Premier League thing. No,
it's a good start.
Played 7. They've won 3, drawn 3, won 1. So we don't have the best of records against them anyway. So you look at our possession, 63.7%. Well, it's pointless. I don't know.
Exactly. You don't do fuck all with it. It's pointless. Like, people get hung up on possession and stuff and like give us shit when we win a game with like 25% possession or whatever. But it's what you do with the ball. It doesn't matter how much you have it. Totally irrelevant.
Like passes as well. We 314, they have 182. But they've had better chances.
It's going to be like that with 10 men as well.
Oh my
days. Fuck this, I'm getting another beer.
Brad Simon's not got his whiskey yet. Fuck, you know.
No, not yet. I found a beer, like I said, a homage to Kieran's the replacing Elvis.
Brewdog. Any good?
So yeah, 6.5% now. You know, I just read that.
You're going to be smashed after one of them. You can't.
I'm going to say a couple of them. You'll be flying.
You don't need a couple. Surprised it's not now.
Are we all watching the Merseyside derby?
Yeah, I'm watching them all today. There's some good games.
I'll try. I need to.
That one's going to be dire. I think that one's going to be dire tonight later on.
Steve Billingham, who's watching in comment, who's watching in Melbourne at 3:30 a.m. says he's just opened the plan. That's how bad this game is. There's like a Leeds fan in the comment and someone else earlier, and I'm not even giving them shit back anymore because you can't. They're just saying, "Oh, it must be shit to be a Burnley fan." Today, mate, it is. Oh, everything.
Look how we are, though. Look how many of us there are. We have to start shooting. So I've been that iron. Look at this now.
Oh,
he's bursting to get back here.
Best in the front.
How's he missed
this
that?
open, innit?
How the fuck it?
That's the wake-up call. Use that.
T, what's that?
I'm just drinking neat Bacardi now.
Fuck me, Burnley. We're gonna get beat. We're gonna get beat.
This is the embarrassing thing. The 9 to 10 men and they've had the best chances. How the fuck? That's
you can't throw all them men forward like Simon was saying and not shoot because that's going to happen. If you're throwing all these men forward, fucking do something with it.
How the fuck's he missed that? That's
not good enough at all.
That's atrocious.
Tell you what, it's a good job Tarky realised that he was on his own because Lawton had a chance to get back then. But he was bursting a gut to get back then.
Why is Cork shooting from there? He's never going to fucking score from there in a month of Sundays.
I think if I wrote turf now, I'll be turning to my mates and saying, mate, should we got manners? Fuck this.
Should we got manners up? But yeah, get it part of you. Fuck this.
Come on. We'll go to pub. We'll watch it on fucking Sky Sports News.
Just going off the Well, sorry, Johnny, I didn't mean to do that.
No, it's right, mate, you're right.
Saying the numbers have jumped up, so I'm hoping something's happened in the game to up for us.
Everyone's just probably laughing at us. All fucking fans of other clubs thinking Burnley is shit. I'll try and find some Burnley fans to laugh at.
We are shit. I don't care what anyone says. We do not.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Down to 10 men and they've created fucking 3 at best chances. We've created fuck all.
My phone's going mad.
We've created fuck all.
My phone's going mad as well.
And now they've got another corner.
I've not looked at my phone. Get that for a DIY haircut.
His missus did that. His wife did that. He put it on Instagram. Just before anyone goes, oh, Ben Me's on an haircut. It was his wife. Okay, I'll stick up for the captain.
His wife did it. Fuck me.
His wife did it.
There'd be plenty alongside arm throws anyway.
Yeah.
What the fucking hell's that? Get it out.
Whoopies. Plenty
That's it.
Yeah, go. Come on, burst the gut here. This is when we've got to get them when they're out.
What the fuck is that?
What is that? Why kick it if there's nobody there? Fuck me.
If I was Southgate press conference, always said, "Why is Nick Pope not playing?" I'd just say, "There's 1 sec. I get a big screen out, press play, and say that's why."
Go on, Burnley. Look, no one in box. 1, barely 2.
Yeah, but Simon, Vidra, and Rodriguez have done plenty of running.
We'd have won this with Barnes and Wood up top.
A big fan of West there.
He's been
But I've
shouting.
said it before start that he won't be happy with his sell after this.
Fucking wank.
Do you know what I think? I think having Brownhill, Westy and Cork, we need to bring one off and just create a bit more space because they're just...
Well, judging on today's performance, take Westy off, put Brownhill in the middle, and then stick fucking some kid on fucking wing. Because that's all we've got.
Long.
Tell you what, why don't we do what some people have been suggesting? Bordeaux at right back, Loughton right mid, Lawton, sorry, and then fucking Westy off, Brownhill at middle.
Can't be any worse.
Lawton might as well have a double barrel name. He's always referred to as Lawton, sorry, on this. Matt Lawton dash sorry.
I tell you what, if you're Big Sam, I'll be going to them. Right, fuck that they've got 10 men. Attack, these are shit.
Oh, done well there, Bartley.
To be fair,
Carl Bartley's fucking Cruyff turning out of his own box.
I'll tell you something, Jay's had a fucking shocker today.
Yeah, Jay's been poor. They've both been
better than Vidra.
Oh,
Cool. That's a
good tackle.
You have to do
It's a good tackle. That's good tackle.
Yeah, you've got to do that there.
No, it's not. Good tackle. We had to do it. It'd gone.
Yeah.
We were through.
Right, now's your excuse.
He shouldn't be in that position to give that tackle away, though.
No, you're right, but that weren't his fault, were it? Whoever could follow it, I think it was talking. Honestly, this I don't know if it's because we're tired or what, or we're so stretched, but this has been shite. When I say stretched, I mean obviously in terms of injuries.
I'm telling you now, McNeil's playing worse than Brady did midweek.
well, bit harsh.
Fact. No, it's true.
He's been poor, but he's not scored an own goal. Not missed a sitter.
And got booked and then he lost it off.
Fucking corner to them.
He's slowed down every attack, is McNeil, so far.
He's basically done what the best way to compare it is he's done what Hendrick used to do when he was played out wide. Slowed the attack down. He's playing like Hendrick.
Fucking
or
terrible.
Hendricks at certain parts of the stadium.
This is fucking awful.
Come on then. On a cold wet day, go on. As he referred to it.
Oh, fuck off.
Go on.
Because
Hold on, Nick.
what's he give there? Oh, he's offside.
1-0. Fucking hell.
I've not been looking at the comments, to be honest. There's a lot of feel sorry for Burnley fans watching this shit every week. It's not like this every week, mate. It just suits your agenda when we are like this. You weren't saying that when we were winning 3-0 at Palace, were you, Mong?
Keep out. A bit blunt.
Oh,
How the fuck are they unable to dominate against West Brom because of shit?
Because we're shit. We've got no fucking wingers.
yeah, I think that's worth remembering, isn't it? You know, Gummis and Brady both play the same position and now they're available. Brownhill on the wing doesn't work.
Fuck off.
Oh! Offside! Fucking rubbish, Burnley. This is not good enough, man.
Tell you what, talky there.
No, this is not good enough. Deserves some
Fucking.
Can I just leave you with a stat here? I'm not leaving, by the way. But Burnley are still to register a shot on target against a side which has conceded more than any other team
Offside.
in Europe's top 5.
He's offside. Got to be offside.
Oh, there you go, JT. At full time, you send me that as a text message and I'll put it out on Twitter. Or send it me as a text message now.
You'd have heard it if Kieran did chirping.
Sorry, pal.
This is shit. This is not good enough.
What's on Sky Sports News?
I'll be watching Tipping Point.
Oh, shit now. Fuck me.
Why have we not changed any? I'm not bothered if it is Mumbongo or fucking Glennon. I don't care, Benson. Let's fucking change something.
I think we just, it just doesn't work when we put Brown.
This isn't going to work. No, I totally agree with you. We could play for fucking 7 weeks and we still wouldn't get a shot on target.
Oh, but remember, it's Wood's fault we shit, though. It's Chris Wood's fault that we shit, though. It's Chris Wood's fault.
I think there is a sub happening. I couldn't tell you who it were from. I just heard the commentator saying someone's coming on to join the search for a goal.
Join the search for what fucking search? It's probably a West Brom sub. It sounded it then.
That's what I was thinking. Well done, Brown.
Who's in?
Brown's
That's it.
Central.
Go on!
Oh,
Right, someone needs to teach Jay how to do that jump, that lunge.
fuck me, 10 minutes left. Laura's in the chat, depressing. She says, Mumbongo coming on, someone else says. It keeps jumping up. Russell Mercer says, OMG. Joan Burrows, why are we playing so slowly? No idea.
Look at that from Tarky.
It's not even nowhere near even going over the line.
Good job, Tarky, with there, like.
That just proves how shit they are, although them chances they've had, that's shocking. That's poor finishing. We should be dead and buried now.
Yeah, it should be 2-0 to them. Should be 2-0 to them.
If not more. Fucking terrible.
There you go. Rodriguez has gone off. Mumbongo is on.
Why has he took? They've both been shit, to be fair, so I can't really fucking complain. Uzi's took off over them two, but they've both been shit.
Rodriguez has been better than Vidra, though. 100%.
Yeah, he's offered.
Yeah, at least he's been showing football.
I presume it's the like as he would see it. No, I'm not saying I see it like that.
Why not just get 3 up top?
Sean Dyche is never going to move away from 4-4-2, is it?
Why? So you can't be happy getting. You can't be happy getting a point at fucking home to 10 men West Brom. Can't be. No. I'm sorry.
Mumbongo. Come on, Mumbongo, lad.
Personally, though, I don't think you can put 3 up top when we're creating so much space at the back for them to go and get chances like they have been doing. I don't think it's worth the risk.
Jay, don't look happy.
I'll be taking McNeil off, 3 in midfield, and shove Mumbongo up this summer. Come on. Tell you what, we're going to score from a set piece here. I can see it, a corner. Come on.
If we score, I'll get my arse out in Burton's window in town centre.
Fuck me, right then.
You'll have a job to shut. we bought. You'll have a job to shut. We bought him.
Have Boo bought him?
Yeah, good touch.
See that Mumbongo touch them?
Yeah.
Offside. Offside.
He's been played on. He's been played on.
Come on!
It's a good job these are shit. It's a good job these are shit up front. It's a good job these are shit up front.
Yeah, he's well on. Tarky.
Well on, Tarky. Fucking Tarky played him on. Taylor's done well there. Taylor's done really well.
To echo the commentary, Burnley are at 6s and 7s.
Hey up, who's just knocked Mumbongo over?
Probably himself.
Himself.
JT, were you that called him a cartos on Wednesday night?
You up, mate?
Were you that called him a cartos on Wednesday night?
Yeah. His heads have gone here. We can't even string a 2-yard pass. Stop showing the shit in wind, you knobheads.
It's more exciting.
I think they're trying to make excuses for us. Well, honestly, they can't play footy. Look at it. Oh, see, look, win. Go back to win now. It'd kick that if it weren't for this.
Oh dear.
Honestly, I'd rather watch a Sunday League team. I'd rather watch fully Colts men's on fucking Saturday take on senior Clarets. I'd rather watch walking football.
Soon better up town on a Sunday.
Shite.
What league are walking in?
Walking football.
Come on.
Oh, give us a corner, please.
Yeah.
Got out. Right, this is it. I'm telling you now, Tarky.
Mumbongo. Boom.
Announce yourself, lad. Announce yourself.
Oh, it's not
It's not
gone
even gone out. It's not even gone out.
It's not gone out.
So,
This is Man United versus West Ham all over again.
Here we go.
You're not going to do what we hit.
That is fucking shocking, that corner.
If we score from this, now I'd be going sick at Johnson for that punch. Could have caught that.
Look at that pace there on the break.
Caught? No, you've been booked, you dickhead.
He did well there.
I don't think he meant to do that one. I think he were trying to win the ball.
Who's your? You only got 5 minutes, and it's going to take probably all of 5 minutes. But who's your forward man of the match nominations for Twitter?
Fucking hell.
4? I'm not going to find 4. I'll give it Tarky now on the watch along. Mumbongo, what was that?
I'm sorry. He is awful. Absolute awful.
Do you know what? I'm not far off Johnny's decision with that. I wouldn't say awful, but I don't understand what Burnley fans are seeing.
It's like he's took a joint before he's come on every time I've seen him.
Fucking hell.
Anyway, let's talk about someone else.
So how shit this performance has been.
Is it still windy there?
Yeah, I give flag
man
match. Give that flag match. You know.
Give that flag
Hey,
man at
come
match.
on.
Just
Come on.
What you said.
Yeah, everyone. Well, I've seen one comment saying Tarky.
Go on, Mumbongo.
Taylor for me.
McNeil ball in.
Win it. You got to win
Why does he
it.
keep pushing it? I mean, I don't know why I'm getting annoyed. It's just stupid.
Right, come on now. They've got the backs against the wall. Let's do it. Push them.
The West Brom fans saying the fucking goalkeeper. Why are you giving it the goalkeeper? We had a shot on target. Oh my days!
I tell you what, Westwood has been dreadful today.
I thought you were going to say he's been Weston Brady then. I was going to say, no, still not agreeing.
Hold on, it's 4-on-3 here.
Oh,
Keepers!
Oh, fucking hell, he's got it.
Nah, Paul don't stay down for shit like that. He's hard as nails. You could break his face and he'd get back up.
Why are you stopping
Get
that?
up, you
How are you
girl.
stopping that?
Get up, you girl, soft bastard.
He went into fucking port.
Exactly.
Fucking get up, you soft twat.
How can you go in?
Have been
with your
shit.
feet? No,
on
you
this
made
shot.
that. The shit. They're fucking
They've
terrible.
been worse than us. Well, no, that's harsh because they've looked like they're going to score. But it's a good
They're
job.
not-
And I mean this with the most respect to the West Brom fan that's in the chat, but it's a good job that they are fucking shite. They are
It's a good
dreadful.
job that-
And if they were a
it's a
good
good
team
job
today,
If they'd had a good striker, they'd have been 3 or 4 up.
yeah. Look at that. Nick Pope gets booted in the face and he gets
And he's
straight
going down.
back up. And that other prick goes down. Oh, my foot's hurting. I kicked someone's nose.
He's wasting time, innit?
Get up.
Doing it to waste time. He knows a dead fucking 10 minutes and worse shit. QPR beating Bournemouth.
Are they? Oh, for God's sake.
Well, we all had Swansea on his bets anyway, didn't we? So
I didn't. I have Bournemouth though. Long ball. Where's that? Oh wow! Punch it.
have we had a shot on target yet, anyone? I don't think we have we?
Have we? Fuck.
Johnny, send me that fucking stat. We're good stat, that.
No, 3 off
Gordon put
target.
it on his Twitter.
We've had 3 shots off target. That's it. They've had 6 off target and 4 on target.
You got it where, Johnny?
Chris Borden put it on his Twitter.
Oh, can't look like I'm stealing his content then, can
Just retweet him.
I can nick it and put it on Facebook.
Go on. Keep going, Chaz. There's literally nothing.
Go on. Oh, look at it. Couldn't do much there.
Come on then, Burnley. Now, what are you doing? You got 1 minute. Sort it out.
Be fucking. If you were a West Brom fan and we nicked this, you'd be fucking raging.
When?
Yeah.
When?
I said if.
When?
If we nick one from this corner now, you'd be fucking raging.
There's no chance. I mean, we have been so bad today.
Tarky 1-0, Ben me or Ben me. Come on.
Talkie 1-0, Ben me.
Tarky or Ben me. Come on, fucking. I want you to get on it. 2-8 keeper again. Fucking. Why do we put it right under him?
Can we call that a shot?
No.
Injury time. Fucking brilliant.
James Smith says, imagine taking Jailer off and Mummongo. That sums up the game. If anything, that sums up us at the moment. Like
It could be worse. It could be worse.
Could have brought Brady on.
We could have actually sat on turf watching it.
Go on.
Go. Oh, it went behind him.
Don't hit it. Don't hit it. That's a
Penalty.
pen.
Penalty. He's got to give it. Offside. Or some fucker is. Someone's offside, I think.
VAR's looking.
Is he offside?
He's offside. There's no decision to make.
He's offside,
He's
I think. No.
Oh, what's Mike Dean giving here then?
He's give offside, but he's not.
It's outside the box anyway, isn't it?
No, it's online.
Back onside. It's outside the box.
It's online, so if it's online, it's a penalty.
It's outside.
Offside anyway.
Yeah.
Offside anyway.
I didn't think he were.
No, he were. I think he were just.
Oh well, give me something to think about for a minute of the game.
Well, this is shit. This is the worst.
Off the handball.
This is the worst game we've ever done a watch along for, and it's the most viewers on YouTube. Fucking weird, you YouTube lot.
All right, well that's a way to entice them back. You weirdos.
weirdos, and he's called someone a mong.
And I wonder why channel don't grow on YouTube. It only grows on Facebook and Twitter. Even Instagram's hit a fucking brick wall.
One minute left, and
Thank
that is
fuck for that.
Well, we're behind, so I'm going on Twitter, me.
Thank fuck for that.
No. It'll be all the way.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, he's through the back.
No way! You're fucking joking. That's a real tackle.
That's a good tackle. That
It's not. It's a free.
That's a good tackle.
He's give it other guy, I think.
Fucking shocking.
Pereira.
And he's booked Tarky. Brilliant.
No, I
That's
think
never a book.
else. He's the
On the
one
positive.
that's Tarky. It's Ben me.
On the positive, Anton Deck's back on tonight.
Oh, nice. No, there you go. He's give it Chaz for this. Oh no, Ben me.
Anton Deck's back on. What is it? That Saturday night stuff?
Is it Saturday night takeaway?
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I'll be there. Live in
You'll
my
be there?
living room. Yeah.
After Merseyside derby.
I'm not watching that shit. I only watch Burnley through loyalty. I don't watch any others. Shat. Get out.
I've had enough of this game. Just blow the fucking whistle, man. I'm not arsed about them scoring.
Oh, nice.
Shite. Nowhere near good enough.
Bad
We've
day
had
at the
2
office.
home games against Fulham and West Brom and picked up 2 points. It's a fucking good job we beat Palace, innit? Because if we didn't beat Palace, we'd be in the shit. Fulham are playing Sheffield United tonight, so they could get 3 points. So the gap could be down to, it's going to go 9 points now. So the gap could be down to 6 points. I don't think we'll go down still, but fuck me.
Living dangerously.
Yeah.
They missed Matt's name off his booking. Just said Lawton.
Did he really?
Yeah, Matthew Lawton instead of Matthew Lawton, sorry.
He dickhead.
Ball in.
Fucking hell.
And that's that. Is that
Come on, Matt Dean. Fucking
No.
ball.
There it is.
Oh,
There's the
shambles.
full-time whistle. Thankfully, we've been put out of our fucking misery after the worst game of the season, the worst game in the entire Premier League season. Let's not pull any punches. The worst game of the Premier League season. People always say, I won't like watching Burnley every week when they play like that. But when they do play like that, you can't defend them. But I think West Brom dragged us down to their level today, to be honest. But West Brom in the end were actually better than us. But yeah, we'll do a match reaction now like we always do. Get your comments in. Let me know what you thought of the game, whether you're watching on YouTube or watching on Facebook. Please get your comments in. I will share the ones that come in as and when I can. But obviously, as usual, I will ask the lads what they thought of the game. Simon, I'll start with you. What were your thoughts and opinions on that absolute fucking shite thing?
I think Kieran, I think it was, that said it earlier, but he just kind of summed it up for me. I forgot that we were playing against 10 men. I've forgotten that we were, we had an upper hand in that game. It was completely unused. They didn't look like there was a man less. We didn't look like we had a man more, whichever way you want to look at it. We created nothing, 0 shots on target. I won't keep taking everything because there won't be much for say for the other lads if I do. But yeah, shambles. I could go on.
JT?
It's just, I mean, we did the watch. I'm trying to think of what to say that's not going to go mental, but the Fulham game, I thought
Brady,
was bad. But
play it here. Say that again.
That's a great point at Fulham. It weren't. We should have beat Fulham, and we should be beating these today. So they've conceded the most goals in the top 5 top European leagues. And we had 1 shot on target, I think, that's been registered. Absolute shower of shit. So possession, 62%. What do we do with it? Nothing. It's just dreadful, awful. And it just comes back to the summer for me. I mean, you look at the players we had when we have a full fit squad. Your likes of Brady, Goodmanson, Barnes, they're all injury prone. So sooner or later, over the amount of games that we're playing over a tight period, they're going to pick up injuries. And we've got no one to bring on. I mean, look at that bench he brought. The only sub we've made, I think, is Mumbongo.
Yeah.
At home to West Brom, who was second from bottom and are down to 10 men. And we bring 1 young striker on. It's poor. It's terrible. But the saving grace is we got the points at Palace, and I think there is slightly teams that are worse us, but that is not an advert for the Premier League. And whenever, like you said, when everyone says Burnley's bad to watch, we are, and we can't defend it. We are bad to watch, and it's just the same, isn't it? Yeah, that's terrible.
That was shocking. Like, I didn't enjoy any moment of that at all. The best football was played by West Brom, and obviously I didn't enjoy that because I mean, I out in my mouth when they were doing it, but fuck me, yeah. Like we've been saying it for years, aren't we? Like there's no depth because they're not buying people, and that when you have a few injuries like you do, there's not even that many injuries. There's a few, to be fair. There's JBG. There's
a lot of injuries.
Wood. There's Brady. If he's that's injured, who's that? Sorry,
Stevens.
Stevens and Peters. Yeah, they're injuries, but I won't count them as first team injuries. But you should have the players to be able to step in, and we obviously don't. But yeah, Kieran, what's your thoughts on that?
No, I'm just usually disappointed. It's like I said earlier, these 2 games we should have been making a statement and saying this is why you're in bottom 3 and this is why we're not. But we're fucking not. It was like we were down there with him. It's just fucking dire, just awful. I didn't think we could play any worse today, and than what we did on Wednesday. We have just no fucking creativity. I know we've got injuries. I know we've got some injuries, like you said, Wood and some first teamers are out. I mean, you can't really count Brady and Stevens, but like Wood missing, Barnes missing. It's just there was just fuck all there, were there? It's just disappointing. It's just It's just 4 points drop. It's used 4 points drop for me now, and like you said, it's a good job we beat fucking Palace and beat Liverpool. Otherwise, we would be in the shit. But let's hope Fulham and let's hope Sheffield United probably do with Sheffield United winning tonight, because I don't think they're going to catch anybody.
No, I agree with that. Do it, Fulham. Fulham
Either it's a draw or Sheffield United. Even better, Sheffield United go and beat Fulham. But it was just shit in it, and obviously now it's some tough games. Now is it now Spurs next, and then Everton coming up.
Spurs,
City,
Spurs, Leicester, Arsenal, Everton. They're the next games.
Fucking hell.
So that's. But the thing is, this season we have dug out wins against teams we shouldn't be beating. But then
that's what I was just going to say. This is typical Burnley now. These last 2 games have been shit. We've picked 2 points up, and we'll probably go and get a result against Leicester or fucking Everton or Spurs or something like that. It's typical Burnley.
Why were we so bad then today, JT? Like, what do you think was missing today? Is it the fact there's so many injuries like we've discussed, or was there something too narrow like some people were saying? Or is it the fact that they were down to 10 men and they just sat, well, they didn't really sit back, did they, to be fair? So I can't even use that as an excuse.
We're just too narrow. I think Simon was the first person to mention it. We play wide, and Brownhill, I love Brownhill, but he shouldn't be on the right. He's kind of like when they put Hendrick out wide. They're just wasted. It's just pointless. They're not going to hang out wide. They're not going to beat a man. It's just that right hand side. I mean, you look at Lawton, how good he's been the past few games, where he's had that bit of freedom. He can get out wide. He can whip balls in. He was pinned in his own half, and every time he got forward, they broke, and there was no one covering. The way we've played when we've looked good, West Brom knew how to play against us. And you've got to remember, they should have won that game. They had better chances.
Yeah,
I would not be surprised if we were sat here and did a 1-2-0.
Yeah.
Poor, embarrassing.
Or more. I think Dyche is going to use the old chestnut in his post-match. He's going to come out and say, oh, it's harder to play against 10 men. But we were shit before that. We're playing shit before that. But that's the excuse he's going to use, isn't it?
Yeah, we were shit before that. Someone did put that in the comments, to be fair, saying that's exactly what he'll say. I don't really want to discuss that match too much because it was that fucking bad. Then there's not really much else to say. We were shit. They were better. We should have lost. And that's an absolute shambles. I do think fatigue and injuries have got a bit to play on it, as well as the fact that we are so narrow. But we are so narrow because we've got square pegs in round holes. But yeah. So
yeah, but I get that about injuries, and I totally get that. But you can't sit there on the 81st minute he brought Mumbongo on. We weren't that glittering in the first half, and the second half, 75th minute, you're looking, you think, am I watching a different game to anything else? Just change something, just do something.
He changed it, but he took the wrong centre forward off.
Like for like, and you're like, right, well, we haven't done out in midfield. We haven't looked that solid defensively. Right, all right, what are you going to do? Oh, we'll take Gerrard off from Mongo. Right, might as well just take Telly off and just thought, you know what? I'll put fucking cash in the attic on. So we're not going to win.
Cash in the attic.
We'll do a cash in the attic watch along next week, Fucking hell. But yeah, that was shit. Not much else to say. Unless Simon or Kieran or Tate's got anything else left to say.
No, it's just a bad day at the office. We've had them before. We'll bounce back.
Fucking up, so mate.
Yeah, I think we'll stay up. We've got enough points on the board. If we were,
I'm not concerned about that.
If we're in West Brom's position, then you might as well just fucking end it now, because after that performance, the next 4 games are going to be massive. I know we just said these 3 games are massive, but the next 4 are massive. Like, not necessarily for us, because we're expecting to lose them all. So if we lose them all right, there will be people kicking off. But if we do lose them all, you can't really complain too much. But it's what Fulham and West Brom and Sheffield United and Brighton and Newcastle are in them 4 games as well, because West Brom have got some winnable games coming up. Fulham have got a winnable game tonight. I ain't got a clue who Brighton are playing Palace tomorrow or Monday. That's a winnable game. Palace is short at the moment, so Brighton could win that comfortably like we did. So it'd be interesting to see where we are in 4 games. And then the pressure could be really on at that point. We could be level on points with Fulham, for example, 6 points away from Newcastle and Brighton easily. So we need to stop. I think we need to win one of these next 4 games to just take the edge off again a little bit. Like we beat Palace, it took the edge off these 2 games. And I think in a way that's worked out as like a detrimental effect to us, because we've not been at the races for the next 2 games, whether it's injuries or not. Obviously, we've discussed that. But I don't know. It's one of them. But anyway, like I said, that's the match reaction done. We also have, of course, the fan reaction where we ask you boys to all get involved and what we do. Unfortunately, we've lost the fan reaction this week because Kieran's been on the watch along again. However, if you want, you can be the next person that kind of like fills in Kieran's boots. Send your fan reaction in, and we will put you in the next podcast, which will be recorded on Wednesday night or Wednesday during the day or whatever, and be released on Thursday as usual. I've seen Neil Layfield comment. I don't know if you saw in the chat, Neil, saying I can't do a watch along for that. It was so bad. I'm going to need you to, mate, unfortunately. But yeah, get your fan reactions in, please. Just record yourself talking about the game for 2 to 3 minutes, like usual. Send it to turfcastpodcast@gmail.com, or send it us on Twitter, or message us on Twitter. And then the best way of probably sending it is through my WhatsApp, if you know me personally as well. We could do it that way. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the match reaction will be loaded to YouTube in the next hour. The fan reaction will be loaded tomorrow. And then the next podcast, as mentioned, will be out on Thursday. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you whenever.